Let's talk about the Bears. Let me tell you, Bears fans, I know you're feeling hurt today. Living on the edge of your seat last night, watching your team come back again, watching your team come up short by mere feet, just a handful of yards, to a team I just spent the first 10 minutes lauding the first almost the entirety of our first segment, praising the 49ers for doing what they're doing and having a shot at the 1 seed when nobody expected. And the Bears' shot at the 1 seed is now in peril, out the window without help. And the Bears are going to be the 2 seed, right? And I know it hurts, but I will just tell you this. You're good. You're more than good. You're in a great spot. Coming into this season, you're thinking, did we get the right coach? Is he really going to be able to do anything with Caleb? Is he going to be able to turn him around? Because I think he might be a bust. Look what he did last year. Oh, absolutely. I know you just gave me this look off camera. Yeah. I spoke to some Bears fans who were thinking, did we get the wrong guy? Jaden Daniels just had his unicorn season. Caleb was lost, looking lost. This franchise, you learn in the middle of Ben Johnson being hired to the first snap of the season, you hear they were so in disarray that they didn't even tell Caleb how to watch film last year. The front office was letting that go down, and the Bears fans were all wondering, what the hell is happening around here? Can we actually take the Lions offensive coordinator and wind up better than the Lions? And then when they started 0-2 after having a 50-burger thrown on them by the Lions, sitting there saying, did we get the wrong guy? Is he Fugazi? Did he really have anything to do with that offense in Detroit that just put a 50-burger on us? We just blew it to J.J. McCarthy at home on Monday Night Football. Is the new defensive coordinator worth a damn? I mean, these were questions just 2 weeks into the season, let alone throughout the offseason. And now we watch them go toe-to-toe with the team that could be the first seed in the NFC playoffs, and if not, a clear threat to win the Super Bowl anyway. Toe-to-toe with them. And in this day and age, where it may turn out to be the most important individual on your sideline is the play caller. Obviously, it's a quarterback-driven league. You need to have somebody who is the executor, the avatar of the philosophy writ large of the team and the play caller. But you need to have somebody on the sidelines who can look at Kyle Shanahan and say, I'm dialing something up against your defense. I know what you've just done. I know it's 7-7, then it's 14-14, then it's 21-21, then it's 28-28, then it's 35-35. By the way, I'm not exaggerating.
No.
That's what happened last night. Okay. That you do yours, I'll do mine. You try and stop mine because I'm coming for you after you get yours. The Bears have that. Whoever thought the Bears would have that? Whenever you're talking about a cool quarterback, you're talking about Jim McMahon, right? Or a cold quarterback, you're talking about Jay Cutler because he's staring at you saying, get the hell out of here. I don't want to talk to you. You got a cool customer. You got Caleb Williams, who in just his first year with Ben Johnson is one of the best I've seen at throwing off platform, throwing against the grain of his body. Now, he's still missing some wide open shots. That's gonna be fixed. It's only a matter of time.
The tools are all there.
Till that's out of his game. Only a matter of time. The run game is ingenious and stout.
Swift is my young guy.
Another question that folks had in Chicago is Poles the right guy? Ryan Poles, the GM. You know, he's choosing some interesting. Why is he trading for Montez Sweat in the middle of a season that's already lost a couple years ago? You know, why is he doing that? Can he shop for the right groceries? Yes, yes, and yes. All of it. Oh, my God. And you could say it's not the future is bright. The future could potentially be now. You're going to be the 2 seed. By the way, taking on the Packers, part 3. Holy crap. You want to talk about a wild card possibility. But again, that's for another day. And then just this exchange here with the media last night between the coach and the media and the quarterback and the media about the same play, the final play, where it was wild. The Bears pulled out of their bag of tricks the same play that the Bills pulled out of their bag of tricks on the 4th down in the final drive of the regulation against the Eagles, where it was a quick pass and then a flip to a running back for a first down. They tried that with no timeouts left. Talk about aggressive.
Crazy.
No timeouts left. They pulled that one out of their bag of tricks.
Love it.
And it went for a first down, but not for a touchdown. They had to get up and clock it and then call the play. One shot to win it. And it didn't go their way. You could see from jump that it was going to be Caleb having to pull a rabbit out of the hat, that whatever they were scheming up wasn't open. And then he wound up hopping it to Luther Burden, who had an incredible game in the end zone.
Luther Beast of Burden.
But listen to the exchange with the head coach, Ben Johnson, afterwards on this play.
On the final play, what is kind of supposed to happen if everything works out the way?
Yeah, we didn't quite get aligned in the formation we wanted to. It's on me. I didn't give him the call fast enough, and so he's trying to piecemeal it together. I got to do a better job on that.
So he takes the hit. It was me on the play call. So now the quarterback's going to step to the same podium, be asked the same question. If it is on Ben Johnson, how is the quarterback going to handle that?
I think I have an idea.
How is he going to handle that? Hit it.
We ended up getting lined up with not much time, and we were slightly lined up wrong, and so I didn't have enough time to be able to fix it, having emotion and things like that, and so we just had to try and make something out of nothing in that situation, and then we, like I said, we had a shot. With all of that going on, time running down, us missing line and things like that, we had a shot, and just got to give my guys a shot in that situation. I think I haven't obviously gone back and watched it yet, but I think I ended up dirting the ball. Didn't get my legs into it, just put the ball in the end zone in that moment. And if it's a pick or incomplete at that point, then but can't dirt the ball.
He takes responsibility. Talking about how we weren't, we were lined up late.
Yeah.
Doesn't say the play call came in late. The coach and the quarterback together for this team, they are going to be a problem for a long time, and that long time could start in 2 weeks. Bears fans, you've got to be ecstatic out of your skulls at what you're seeing. Because I didn't even mention the defense that keeps taking the ball away, too. They could absolutely win the Super Bowl this year. No question about it. A game like that can stick in their craws and be something as they use as a rallying cry. Period, end of story. What a game on Sunday night. 2 teams that can win the Super Bowl. That would be an incredible NFC Championship game. We'd be talking about that game for years. Oh, my God.
A great game, man.
The Bears have got a top-notch play caller, a top-notch running game, a top-notch quarterback, some top-notch receivers. They didn't even have Roma Dunze in that game.
All right.
And Zacchaeus, he was sick. He didn't play. Defensively, they took a ball away and still couldn't win the game because the Niners are just so on tilt offensively. Without Kittle, holy crap, what a game.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.